Welcome back to Cria, everyone. I am Reezytm, aka Reezytm, and I am joined here by our incredible players, starting with Mykl.
Hello, I'm Mykl, and I'm playing Richard Longshaft.
KT.
Hi, I'm KT, and I'm playing everybody's favorite wizard princess, Alira.
We have Kamino.
Hi, I'm playing Anakis, Hell's favorite legally distinct Johnny English.
And JR.
Hi, I'm playing Matthias, a boy and his cat.
Awesome. Everyone's back from break. If you're watching on Twitch, then you know that we didn't go anywhere. We're still here. But if you're watching on...
We didn't even do a Q&A.
We didn't. Not yet. But if you're watching on Spotify and YouTube, then you probably had to wait a week in between episodes. And with that being said, I will put in a recap right here. Reezy from the future here to recap Season 2, Session 1. So we found our heroes back in the Colosseum after watching Damien take the Power Stone from the middle along with Ham through a portal elsewhere. They rose to their feet as everyone in the auditorium began chanting and running to get to them. They were too slow as the ground beneath our heroes broke open and they sank below. Following an older elf woman underground, Alira, Matthias, and Anakis all found themselves in a demiplane below the orc capital. Here they were greeted by Reaper, Balin, Terran, and Silva, all leaders and members of the Crowfolk, an underground society built on keeping the balance and pulling the threads from Silva. One of the threads, Silva announced, being that she was behind Anakis' hunt for Alfred von Ferd, knowing that it would throw her into the Colosseum. Here the group met Richard, a no-nonsense dragonborn who is one of the Crowfolk's most seasoned fighters to aid the players. After a lengthy narrative dump from the DM where I revealed that Muriel Nightstar, Alira's mother, was clearly after the throne in Polaro and everyone in Lathe was coming down with an illness which the group deduced might be the reason that Alira's grandfather was sick too. Our heroes needed a direction to go in, however. Silva the Seer asked the crew that if they would go to where her magic was being blocked before fully leaving Bollocks behind. They agreed, and Silva set up transportation from the port city of Grok to Lathe once they finished their task. During the night, Alira took an opportunity to have a divination practice with Silva, which granted her an extra portent dice roll for the next morning. Richard revealed he knew Anakis from the past, and Matthias was not allowed to go to bed before having a one-on-one with almost everyone at camp. The last conversation being with Silva offering to scry on Matthias' father, which he declined before fully passing out. And that's where we pick up. Cool. But if you have already been listening, then you've already heard everything we've said. All right. So our players have chosen to go to Grok. As you guys have gone to sleep the night before in your respective setups, thanks to Silva the Seer, you all wake up, you're still in the meadow, birds begin to chirp, there's a fresh dew on the meadow grounds as Silva waves her hand over the sky, allowing like a false sun to crest over the horizon and to shine on all of your faces, maybe except for Anakis, who's kind of hidden in the leaves up top in a tree. But yeah, she greets you all. She's still standing by the little hearth that she's conjured up in the middle. The war table, by the way, now is gone. That has disappeared. She's taken care to just have it as your lodgings right now. Good morning, everyone. How'd you all sleep?
And I get something OOC out of my head quickly.
Yes.
Alira the Tiefling sitting in a tree. R-E-S-T-I-N-G.
Do you mean
Anakis?
Anakis?
Anakis. Shit. Well, grand.
Well
Well,
done.
You're
Alira
not
can
getting
be
a
up there
copy of
too.
Charlotte's Web.
It's okay, that'll be cut.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. It's all right. Alira can be up there too.
Here we go.
What's Alira doing in my hammock?
What are you doing in my hammock is a good question.
Sorry.
I'm just like
so
staring
sorry.
at her, waiting for her to wake up.
She only needs a trance for 4 hours, so she's been up for a long time.
Hopped up on Elven coffee.
Yeah. Silva conjures up like a very lovely breakfast table for all of you with all the fixings. You got like pancakes, eggs, bacon, beans,
I call pancakes.
toast, a fruit bowl, yogurt. Like it's like a continental breakfast she's set up for
This
everyone to
is
start
way too
waking
healthy
up.
for Matthias. Like, is there any porridge there? That's what he's used.
As soon as you say it, she conjures it, and you got yourself a nice little bowl of porridge. Leecher, on the other hand, has a whole plate, and it's piled high with bacon. Richard, you would be used to seeing like Silva do stuff like this for when you guys are going out on like a long kind of trek or a journey or some kind of mission, especially.
Yeah.
Leecher is. Oh, sorry.
I think Richard just has a couple of bites to eat and then just stuffs some food in his bag for later.
Absolutely. And Silva like nods too. She's like, "Oh yes, I brought you some takeout containers there, Richard." Like, fully ready.
Leecher is sat there namming, like stuffing bacon into her face. She has the worst hangover.
Oh yeah. She's like, "I need the salt. I need the grease. I need something. I'm gonna be in your hood for the rest of the day."
Better not vomit down there again.
She's starting off the day with a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
All right, so as you guys all come together, Anakis climbs out of her tree, I'm assuming, and you all share in a very lovely breakfast.
Nom, 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 nom.
After you guys finish up, Silva waves you all over to show you to the back of the demiplane. Between a rock and a tree near there, she kind of sticks her finger into the air, catching on that murky wet wall. Your exit is here. You'll come out on the outside of town near the stables, which I understand you're familiar with after your labyrinth trip. You guys would recognize, like, of course, Anakis recognizes the stables, that area. There's like the old guy with all the horses and everything. But
No, not again.
what you guys remember from that is it's like all desert until the woods there. So it's completely flat land with very few vegetation. You guys will have to, this is the closest I could get you to out of town, or as out of town as I could conjure it up. But you guys will have to get past probably the guards. They're all probably still looking for you, judging from Reaper's report earlier today, which you would have seen her get, actually, Alira. Just like a little bird came in and gave her like a note and stuff, which she sighed very deeply at. But there's guards, they're all over town. They're looking for you guys. They've already shredded up your old lodgings at the Coliseum, trying to find any kind of idea of where you guys went. Luckily for us, Balin and a couple others had already swept your rooms and gathered all of your things, which she has at her feet, by the way, so you guys can pick up all of your items. Everything that you had in your rooms is just tied in neat little bags for you guys to put back in your pockets or have on you. Do you guys have any questions for me?
What should we expect when we get to Grok, actually? I'd like to know. I've never been there.
Well, if I could scry on it, I'd have a little bit more information for you. But from what a few of our sentries who didn't go into the town have told us, it doesn't seem like anyone's living there right now. It seems like it's been all but abandoned.
How do we tell who else is a crow folk to like show them the coin? Would Richard know, or is there like some sign for us to know?
Richard should know most crow folk people. He's been in
Okay.
contact with numerous amounts of us. But for the most part, it'll be the coin. If they don't have it, if they don't show it, or if they don't even suggest that you're meant to show a coin,
Okay.
best to err on the side of caution.
I was like, is everybody just walking around showing their coin? Everybody walking around going, "Want to see a coin, girl?"
I
But
mean, what can I say? We're a pretty swaggy organization.
okay.
Toss a coin to your wizard.
You know, normally we put our coin between our
Reflected
thumb
plenty.
and our forefinger, and we kind of show it like this. Looks like an okay sign.
Oh, are you guys giving us any money? Because I'm pretty sure I'm cut off. So
No. As an organization, we don't really make a whole lot of money. It's more of like a volunteer organization down here. We have some money that goes towards like daggers and stuff like that, but I'm not exactly the treasurer.
It's okay, Alira. I'll teach you how to make things last. You know, I'm used.
I think I have 247 gold. So I feel.
Oh,
like
you're
I'm good,
fine
but-
then.
I mean, it's not enough.
And Matthias is just like,
Which is why I think it's so great that you guys are on a team together and that the threads have pulled you together. It seems like you're already off to a good start learning from one another. Richard has seen this so many times from Silva where it's just like divination bullshit.
I don't know if obviously Spotify may not have picked this up or wouldn't have picked it up, but Richard just rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Anakis is just standing
Again.
there looking at Silva, shaking her head.
and Matthias is once again pouting because Alira does not know what it means to have to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I think with that, you guys are I guess you're ready to go. So you can head out through here. I'll start cleaning up in here and then taking off. You won't be able to return here once you exit. The gate will be sealed. So as you all head through, you feel that muddy, that really yucky, like muddy feeling again, like pulling at you as you pull against what seems to be like quicksand as you go to the other side of this gate. It quickly subsides and you guys do find yourselves outside the gates, like she said. Now, above you, there are sentries who are walking back and forth. They haven't spotted you yet. They're overlooking the pathway in and out of town mostly, as you guys do take in the surroundings. Also, like she said, there's not a whole lot around to hide in. You do notice that, and I'll put it up because I made little drawings to show off where you guys kind of are. There
And
is a ravine a bit like away from you guys that looks like if you can get to it, you can get like half cover from the guards.
can I disguise myself as a guard, like a sentry?
Yeah.
DM, I do that. I have disguised self as an at will.
So how do you want to make
as do
yourself
I.
over?
Sorry, what was that, Anakis?
Oh, it's like I was saying, oh hey, I do too.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we are. Okay. So I'm gonna nudge Anakis and go and sort of suggest that if we disguise ourselves as sentries, if you get caught, then at least we have a cover story that we are escorting one of these traitors we found.
I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in. Cool. So, yeah, you can sort of see like a fiery wipe effect, like you see on like a 90s fantasy TV show, and it wipes, and we are overlaid with kind of orcish sentry skins, as it were.
Yeah, you guys can like look up to like the wall and stuff as they're like walking back and forth. Actually, give me like a perception check to see how accurate you guys can get it. Of course, you guys have seen guards throughout like your time here and stuff, but that doesn't mean you've necessarily remembered
Son
what
of
their
a-
regalia looks like. Is that a 1?
Oh, it's a 3.
It's a 3.
I
You add
got
anything to
an
that?
18
3
plus
plus
a,
2.
18 plus 6, so
Okay, so Anakis, also because Anakis has, I mean, they have like a handle on most like guards. They've been, you know, undercover or probably.
You're familiar with
You're
guards.
familiar with guards. You know,
No
so
chicken.
you remember like from head to toe their whole outfit and everything. And I think also from when you guys were chased out of the bar the one night, you especially remember that night because you talked to guards that night. So you dress fully like one of the guards that you saw that night, head to toe, with a 2 sticking out and everything. Yeah. Anakis.
Can I give Matthias the help action?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you want to like help him kind of remember what the guards look like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Would really be helpful.
I'm proficient in history too, so
I was gonna.
I can give you the help action.
Yeah, it's just like me.
I guess. So the help action is
You get advantage, so you get to roll again.
Lytra
Surely
pokes,
I can roll hot. Surely I can roll higher than the 3.
Lytra pokes you, Richard, and she goes, "At least you have the lucky addition of not having been with us in the tournament, so no one knows what you look like."
It is very true. And I don't think I would have ever joined you guys in the tournament.
Well, that's a little
Wow,
rude.
This guy's a.
I've never seen him
anyway,
come
that
close
was-
to calling someone a dick before. That was really close.
Lytra is living out loud, by the way.
What did
She's
you roll?
having so much fun with this. I rolled a 1, but it had a 1 next to it, so that would be 11.
Oh, okay. 11 altogether with all your stuff.
The perception would be 13.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so you can get enough of a look of the guy on the wall, and with Alira helping you out, you managed to, like, before the insignia was all jumbled and the words were all like kind of looked didn't quite look like words, looked more like just symbols.
It's like a child's sketch of it.
Yeah, but now it's
Yeah.
more refined, and now you do look like a passable guard. If they're just looking at you from the wall, like, it's very passable. Okay, so now we have 2 guards, Richard and Alira. So do you guys want to roll? Are you guys trying to be stealthy out of here, or you guys just want to walk?
I think with our disguises, we can probably walk, because, like, we have one guy who, in Richard, who could, pretend to be sort of in command of this whole thing, because they don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think just out of all of you, I think just Alira, give me a stealth roll, but with advantage since you're with all these guys. Like, the guards are looking, but they won't look too carefully at you guys, since it's like, I don't really know these guys.
16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you guys walk down the pathway away from the wall. You see the guards kind of look over a little bit, kind of give you guys like a once over, but then they seem to just go right back to patrolling, not stopping what they're doing, and not calling anyone either. So along your way to Grok now, Grok is a 3-day trip. Along the way, you guys are going to roll me a constitution check every single day, once per day. And then you're also going to roll me an encounter check. This will determine if at the end of the day you guys get any levels of exhaustion as you travel. And
Sorry, I was just going to say, is it a save or a check?
it's a check. And actually, it's going to be at the end of the day. So after you guys have done, now that you guys have woken up with like a full day's rest and everything, you guys are good for today. You know, your constitution's great. You guys can also, this is completely optional, if you guys want to roll like a nature check and find like some material or cooking supplies along the way. You can let me know like what you're trying to look for, what you're wanting to make, and maybe I can assist you in that.
Aren't we on a ship?
No, not yet.
No.
So what Silva
Sorry,
told you guys was, after Grok, if you guys go and visit Grok for her, she will assign and set up a ship from Grok, because it's a
Thank you.
water village, and then send you guys back to Lathe like that.
Understood, but we've got to schlep it to Grok first.
Yes. She didn't have any way to teleport you guys there.
Are we going to pass by any villages on our way there? Maybe we can buy like a carriage.
So there is a village called Gog Lane along the way, and it's a little bit to the north, I believe, of Grok. But yeah, so there will be sentries that are looking for you from Gog Lane. They will be doing checks every day while you guys are on the road. Whether or not they find you, we'll find out.
Well, you also said like that nobody outside of the stadium knows
Yes.
what went down. So
yeah, but they will have sentries still looking for you. Like, it's people in like the government and stuff. There are some people who are loyal to the like, I'll put that in quotations, crown, the champion of Molochs and stuff, who will believe him when he says, don't look for these people, they're fine, I'm not they have nothing to do with this. But then there are still those like fanatics who are like, they stole the power, I'm not listening to him, clearly they did something to him, and I don't believe that I don't believe him that we shouldn't look for these guys. So
Okay. So Gog Lane is literally like almost right at the intersection where we would need to turn to go to Gog.
Well, at that point, does it make sense to buy a carriage if we're already that close?
I feel like we'd be a day out at that point only.
So we are passing by rivers, right?
mm-hmm.
We're walking
fish?
alongside a river pretty much the whole time.
There's some woods there between Kruzgonks and Grok there that you guys will be traveling through that if you remember the labyrinth was originally in, but you guys don't have to worry about the labyrinth this time. You are passing through the area of the forest that is just woods.
I mean, when we're passing by a river, so that we don't deplete our supplies, try and fish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matthias,
Yeah.
what if you cast a net and I cast lightning bolt into the river?
I mean, we are in the redneck
Infinite
country. I've heard of dynamite fishing before. I've never heard of lightning bolt fishing.
It could work. Food for thought.
All right, so to start you guys off on your first day, someone roll me a d20.
Anyone?
Who wants?
I did.
Oh.
I got a 17.
17.
Wow.
Do I need to like angle my camera down for proof or something?
Oh, we're good.
I was scared.
All right, so as you guys are traveling, it's very like warm, of course. Like it always feels like summer when you're in Molochs and stuff. You guys pass like a few people on the road, but no one seems to care or notice who you guys are. Not to mention a couple of you still look like guards, so they're like head down traveling past you. Don't want anything to do with you. You guys hear something beyond a tree. It sounds like an animal gasping in pain as you guys walk over the next crest of a hill over the road. You guys see a very injured horse that looks like he's in pain, and he's just next to the tree looking like he's abandoned. There's arrows stuck out of him. He's very sad, and he's just at the side of the road.
Hey, boss, can I? Oh, poor horse. I just run up to it, and when I know that we could potentially use a horse for transport, but at the moment, Matthias is just like poor horse and wants to kind of look after it as best he can, like just abandoning all caution. Like he barely sees like the signs of battle around it. He sort of runs up to the horse and starts checking the poor beast over.
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation check.
This horse does not look good. Richard, what do you
Yo,
think?
can
I
I-
bet you're gonna say we should kill it.
It did cross my mind.
Yeah, that
Yo.
sounds like him. This guy.
Yo, my die rolls could be better this session. I rolled an 8, but my investigation is +4. So
All right, so you can tell that obviously from the arrows and stuff, you take a look at them. They're crudely made. They're nothing like what you've seen the orcs use in the cities and stuff. They look more goblin in nature, more like they've been made out of rocks and other things. There's also some other streaks of blood on the ground here. Whoever was with this horse was long gone at this point. Yeah, and there's no more noises. Like you stay still for a moment, it's just silent beyond this horse's like very low and shallow gasps.
okay.
You can tell though that the horse is close to death, but it could still be saved.
Yo, does anyone know first aid for a horse?
Absolutely not. Alira is a horse girl, but she doesn't. Somebody else. takes
She's
care
more
of
about the
horses.
riding of the horses rather than the upkeep of said horses.
Right.
Can I roll a do we have any first aid supplies that we could potentially use? Because if so, I could roll a medicine check.
You can still like roll a medicine check, I would say, like just
to improvise stuff around.
yeah, just like, you know, as coming from your background and stuff, I imagine you were trained in some kind of basic first aid, even
Yeah.
for yourself or other people. Same with Richard as well.
Never mind.
Horse.
It's
Can I-
it's a 4 plus a 2, so a 6.
So you press on the horse and it bleeds more.
No.
No, no.
It neighs really loudly and sadly.
Hey, what are you doing to it?
I'm not. I was trying to help. Never mind.
Have you never looked after a horse before? You know what? Never mind.
Anyway.
Like, can I attempt to patch this poor beast up?
Yeah, if you want to roll a medicine check,
Yeah.
go ahead. Like you can
Yeah, sure. This is gonna be a
Wait, don't
native
roll it.
wisdom
You
roll.
got a 10.
a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Do you want to add medicine?
Plus
to
whatever
that?
your medicine is.
Who did
Are you
me?
sure you want to do that? Because that's not not ideal.
Well, are you good at medicine?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah,
I
try
have,
your luck.
I have
Try to roll
literally
higher
no
than a
skill.
10.
Hey, I rolled higher than the 10. I rolled an 18.
Okay, thank God.
Very good.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So you managed to patch this horse up. You very quickly take some of the arrows out, put gauze over
I'm a
it.
fish guy, not a horse guy.
You- Litra assists you using some of her like fire, kind of like her natural fire and stuff. She helps
Cauterize
you
it,
like
yeah.
cauterize the horse and stuff. The horse slowly gets up off the ground, having its wounds sealed. It actually seems to understand that you were trying to help it, and it nods to each of you.
I am shocked that this horse did not kick Anakis.
And then to you, Matthias, it like nods your hand towards the satchel that sat on its back.
Pull out an apple from my pack and just sort of,
He eats it
Here you go, little buddy.
gratefully.
and then I think Anakis can, or well, someone else can check the satchel. I'm busy just like giving the horse a little fuss.
Maybe someone else. I don't know.
I'll
if
check the satchel.
I don't know if that horse trusts me.
All right, Alira, you look into the
And I like
satchel
my hit point.
and you pull out a scroll of Find Familiar. As you do, you read it and carefully, and you have to like double check it again because it's not just a regular scroll of Find Familiar. You see that this horse's face is on it, and as the horse presses his nose against the paper, he fades away into it, and 25 gold
It's the
also
scroll of
finds
summon horse.
and 25 gold also finds its way into each of your hands for everyone who helped the horses. So Anakis, you find yourself with 25 gold. Matthias as well.
This is the most gold that he has had in his life.
Yes.
Richard finds he's missing 75 gold suddenly.
This horse is a dick.
Horse snorts at Richard.
I'll probably try to give the scroll to Matthias. I'll walk up to Matthias and say, well, I don't know if actually you know how to use these or not, but you did bond with the horse.
When we were studying, I did kind of pick up a little bit of how you do things. So when we next have a moment, I'll see what I can do with this.
The rest of the day is spent with you guys walking towards Grok along the road. Again, few people pay their mind to you, and then as the sun sets, you guys make camp a little further off the beaten trail into the woods for the night. And did anyone want to look for any kind of food or anything to replenish your supplies?
Lightning fishing!
Lightning
fishing? We're gonna do lightning fishing?
Yeah, let's do lightning fishing.
Oh my god.
While they do that, can I go ahead and do a nature check to like
Yes.
find some like berries or something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can tell that
Nat
Katie's
20.
from America.
What was that?
I got a
Nat 20? Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, so you find actually it's crazy that there are like berries in season right now, because in Molochs, you know, the season singular, you know, goes through the year, very few things actually come into season itself. So you find like some really lovely big blueberries, some raspberries. Actually, because you rolled a nat 20, you find a discarded bag along the road that someone had just thrown haphazardly off to the side, or they were robbed, one of the two, and you find an extra 20 gold in it, as well as some supplies for dinner and lunch as well. I'll let you decide like what kind of food you find in there.
Okay.
But you guys have
Awesome.
a pretty full dinner then, just with what Anakis found. But let's how's lightning fishing going, guys? Roll me, I guess, what spell are you guys using for this?
I'm gonna cast lightning bolt.
Okay.
I'm
which
just
I will read out
gonna
right now.
have the net out there, just scoop them out.
All right. roll me a hit with the lightning bolt,
I guess.
I guess.
Reezy's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Do I need to make a hit? They have to make a dex saving throw against my spell save DC? Or do I do a hit?
How are the fish
don't
going
have-
to
I don't know
dodge
how to cast spell.
lightning?
Don't worry about it. Okay, so what's the dex save?
They have to make a dex save, and my spell save DC is 15.
I'm going to say that they auto fail the dex save because they're in water and lightning is everywhere. But depending on your attack roll and your damage, I'll tell you how many fish you guys get with this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 10 on my attack roll, so that's a 17.
Okay.
And my damage, they take 8d6 lightning damage. Is that double?
Yeah, it would
Because it's
be
a crit,
doubled
or-
in the water.
Okay, I have 3d6, so I will roll them.
So let's see how much
I'll
fish
roll
you
them for
guys
the
get
time.
with this.
Oh my
12.
god.
Oh wait,
I'm
insane!
seeing
I just rolled
stars.
math.
And now, Matthias, where are you standing during this? Are you just holding the net?
Away from the water, he
Okay.
ain't dumb.
Just checking.
18, 22 damage.
22. And then is that doubled?
No.
Okay. So 44 damage altogether?
Yeah.
You guys haul in a fuck ton of fish. You guys get so much fish. You literally decimate this ravine's population for like a couple of miles or kilometers up both ways of stream to the point where your
Oh
net
crap, we
is
just
so
destroyed the ecosystem.
full. You guys are literally hauling in probably like just 20 to 30 fish on its own that's able to be in your net, and then you watch as the bodies of like 60 more fish go down the stream.
Oops. You know what the funniest thing is? You know what the funniest thing is? Katie just sent me a DM, and normally I don't read these out, but I will because it's funny as hell in context. She went, "Do you want a 10? Not sure how good you are at fishing, lol."
I need to get rid of these portent rolls before we go to sleep, so I'm trying to use them.
Also, remember where I grew up? Remember what my job was before all this
I
nonsense?
know, and I remember you being bad at fishing, so I was like, I don't know if he wants a 10 or not.
And so, okay, so you guys return to camp with a literal fuck ton of fish. Richard, how are you reacting to all this? You have Anakis who literally comes in, rolled a nat 20, got a bunch of like extra stuff from the road, found so much extra food, and then you have these guys just hauling in an entire ravine's catch.
All day, Richard's just been muttering to himself, and when you guys stopped to save the horse, he was like, why are we saving a horse? Like we've got a job to do. We've got places to be. And then obviously as we've got to the camp and he's watched Anakis go out and find some food, he's thought, good job, Anakis, well done. And then he's watched Matthias and Illyria decimate an entire village's food supply.
Not if they're smart. If they're smart, they'll see the 60 dead fish coming to where, and they'll also put out some nets.
And they'll all rot. All those fish are going to rot.
I feel like orcs aren't smart enough. They're gonna think that some divine intervention is happening and they're fucking cursed, bro.
And he kind of just looks at the rest of you and is like, do you not know how to travel secretly?
No!
We are supposed to be keeping a low profile.
Oh my god.
Well, this guy knows how to have a good time.
So what I missed? Oh my god!
There's having a good time and there's surviving.
We need to eat. I just did great. You should be saying thank you.
I could have gone into the water and got us a couple of fish.
Okay, and
Low
I got us
profile.
what, like 30?
Do we need 30? Who's going to carry 30 fish?
One of my
Matthias.
assistants, obviously.
Matthias.
I think we murdered JR.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
Matthias
seeing
is going to
the
carry
fish.
30 fish. Do you not think that smell is going to draw a little bit of suspicion? When a
He
god is walking
smelled
around
like
going
fish
thinking of fish.
anyway.
No,
He's not going
you're a
to smell
god.
any different.
You're a god at the moment.
Oh my god.
Do you not think anyone's going to ask questions why that god is carrying 30 fish or why that god smells like 30 deceased fish?
Well, hear me out. Obviously, I'm a princess.
You're supposed to be a prisoner, never mind a
Right,
princess.
I'm a prisoner, but because I'm a princess, I have certain diplomatic, immunities, and one of those is being fed. So obviously, even though I'm technically in prison, you guys still have to feed me. That's like required because we don't want to go to war with Polaro, right? So Matthias is carrying the fish so that I don't go hungry. You don't know when I'm gonna get
Richard
hungry.
just shakes
I'm
his
hungry
head
right
and
now.
walks
Give me a
away.
fish.
What do you mean I don't want to go to war with Polaro? Who said anything about that?
Do we get to decide who we go to war with? I missed that.
Well, if I die, I think that my dad would like go to war with the people that killed me. I don't know, right?
I guess
Like,
we'll
Only
find
if he
out.
is in position
don't
to
kill
do
me.
that.
Oh wait, yeah.
that's why we have the fish. The fish need to feed me so that I don't die, so that we don't potentially start a war with Polaro.
Right.
Also, if we lose our weapons, they are potential improvised weapons. We can slap them with fish.
This is true.
Trust me, it hurts.
So Leitra is already like sticking the fish on sticks and putting them all around like the fireplace. And she's already like prepping dinner, put a big pot in the middle and stuff to start like making some extra like leftovers and everything, or like some fish soup, if you will. Anakis, what
I
did you
knew
all
that.
find, or how do you guys want to bunker down for tonight?
I was going to say that I had found some like venison and salt and stuff. Never mind though. Apparently, it's useless.
I mean, you can still
useless.
you can still make like salted venison or like kind of like a jerky or something for like long travel that'll stay good in your pack for like a long
Why
time.
don't we just make 30 fish jerkies?
Fish jerky. That's what I was going to suggest. That's what we did back in Lathe. When we had an excellent haul, we salted the rest.
How long do they
You
take
have
to
other
dry out,
lightning
Matthias?
bolts?
Fish take about, I'd say, a few days.
Of course they do.
Leecher's gonna eat them all.
It says overall, dehydrating fish should take about 10 hours. So if we're sleeping tonight, then we'll get started on these right now. Yeah.
Did you actually look up like
Yes,
IRL
I did.
how to?
Yeah. I
Oh,
did.
that's rad. I like that.
It says you
So-
need like a dehydrator, but we'll say magical means Leecher's been helping out for years. She can mimic the...
But you can also smoke fish as well.
True, yeah. So you guys can set up like a smoker over the fire if you want.
Firebolt, no. No.
Wait, that's the
God,
opposite.
no.
I do have fire bolt.
No, we're good. No.
Illyria, this might shock you. Not everything has an answer that is magic.
That's just factually incorrect. So, and that's why you're not a good wizard.
He's not a wizard.
I am a wizard.
Clearly not. If you were a real wizard, you would know that you can use magic to do anything.
If you were a
Write that
real
down.
wizard, you would know that you need a backup in case you can't cast spells.
I feel like I've caught more
Anakis
fish
is
than
just
you
gonna go to
did
bed.
in your whole life. So
Anakis just gonna see that Matthias and Illyria bickering and just like take out her bedroll and just like start.
I'm just
I don't
going
have
to
a bed
bed.
to sleep on.
Nope.
I don't have a bed to sleep on.
Oh, right, you don't
Oh.
have a bed to sleep on.
I don't have a bed to sleep on.
Right.
Why
We're
don't you sleep
roughing
on the
it tonight.
fish, princess? Make a bed out of fish. You've got enough.
Anyway,
He does have jokes. This guy is funny. Leecher gets
Well,
really
I think
excited.
he's just annoyed with us.
What I
I'll
think
take
Richard
that.
would like to do is go and check the perimeter and make sure like the camp's nice and safe and like he knows where the weak points are, and
Absolutely. You can roll me a perception check for that.
Yep.
And the rest
that
of
is going to be
feel-
a 4.
all right, so I think just because they're bickering so loudly by the campfire, you can't fully focus on like doing your regular perimeter checks as you would like to. And yeah.
So in game, he's walked across to. He's told the rest of the group he's got to check the perimeter and make sure everything's safe. What he actually does is gets far enough away, casts message into a squirrel's head, and just screams into the void.
And the squirrel's head explodes.
The squirrel jumps into the water and joins the fish.
I feel
No.
really bad for Mykl because he's actually trying to play a serious character, and unfortunately, he's walked into this group.
No, Knack is just like, here is like, sees the bickering. It's just like, if I die, I die.
And I guess I will say, you see as like Richard like kind of like walks away and goes to like sit at the stream's edge at the edge of the ravine, and did hint that he at least knew of you or knew of your family.
Okay, so I'm gonna after I lay out my bedroll, I see this and I'll go walk over to him, and I'm gonna ask, it's like, so how do you remember me?
You were young the first time I visited your family, but your family always wanted you to be protected. They knew what you were capable of, and well, we've been keeping tabs on you every now and again in passing, in spoken words.
Sounds about them. So you've been keeping tabs on me the entire time?
Every now and again. I don't know every detail about you, but enough to know you.
I see.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
What the hell happened? You showed so much promise early on.
Like Anakis is just like stunned and does not know what to say. Like this was not a question that she was expecting.
You have all of the abilities to be one of the stealthiest people in this entire country.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like it
Like-
takes just a little bit of focus. You have to remember why you're doing this in the first place.
Right now, what I need to do is I need to get back to Sananir when I can. And I need to take that bitch down.
I will help you with that. But first, we need to find out what's going on in Grok. That is the mission.
Cool.
You with me?
Oh yeah, I'm with you. If you can handle
Points
The,
over at me and Illyria just having a domestic.
Just arguing about the
Yeah.
best way to smoke fish.
yeah.
Well, Illyria's never smoked fish in her life, so
Also, Litra is like holding you up different kind of textiles to be like, would you like a bed made out of this? Or you could try a bed made out of this? Or would this be better for you, princess?
I'm like touching them all as I'm arguing. I'm like, no, but you don't understand. I understand the word smoke. Okay, this one I think is actually the softest, Leecha. Thank you.
got
And I
it.
have Fireball. Fire makes smoke, and that's how you make smoked fish. Am I wrong?
yes, you're wrong. Smoking is a delicate process.
I'm just gonna nickname you guys the Magic Association when I'm talking to Richard, because honestly, the most fitting thing to call you guys. So yeah, I'm like, if you can handle the Magic Association that's just destroyed an entire ecosystem.
I'll find a way. But I do have one more question for you.
Okay.
Are you really
Yeah.
Alira's assistant?
Fuck no.
You're your own person.
Last I checked.
So
Yeah.
you're just pretending.
I kind of got dragged into this. I was expecting to be done with this by now. We won a tournament. I was supposed to go back to Sananir and start kicking some heads, and now I'm sitting here going to punch more orcs in the face in a shadow town in the middle of the ocean water called Grok. I don't know.
Just know that you have my support. Remember
Alright.
who you are.
Oh yeah. Also, Miss non-assistant killed me once. Just to let you know.
What did you do?
Nothing. We were fighting orcs, and she just killed me instead of the orcs.
I don't understand.
What a
Oh.
horrible mistelling of what happened.
Yeah.
How
I'm just really petty about it.
I think you could lose the last two words from that sentence.
I'm just really petty.
one on Atlas.
Same.
When
Same bestie.
you guys fade back, Leetra's sitting down, and Illyra has a smoked fish that she smoked with Firebolt, and
Completely charred.
Matthias has his other one, and we're both Leetra's is sitting there. We're both feeding it to her. And we're asking her which one's better.
Yeah, except that Illyra's one, like Reezy said, is just completely like blackened. Like she's tried to do the thing with the tool that she has, but clearly is not the correct tool.
And Leetra's eating them, and she's like, swishing them around like a wine connoisseur, letting them breathe. And she's like, you know, weirdly enough, Illyra's, it's just really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have to remember she's from the hells. She's like, I love charred food. What can I say?
Oh, right. Yeah, she's the worst person to be asking this. Also, Leetra loves finding any opportunity to dunk on Matthias.
Oh, yeah. As you guys get into your beds, bedrolls, Illyra maybe on a big blanket of moss that was put together by Leetra with her help.
I was actually, hear me out. I have 4 level 1 spell slots, and the duration is 1 hour, and I transfer 4 hours. And so I think I would like to cast Unseen Servant, and for them to like be on their all fours, like cat style.
Oh,
and I just sit on top of them all night and trance like crisscross applesauce.
Oh my god!
If that's okay with everyone.
Illyra, you're intolerable.
Leetra at some point wakes up and like looks over and like double takes because you're floating off the ground. Because it's an unseen servant. And she just kind of like, I think I had too much fish last night, and like goes back to bed. Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw for your day of traveling.
Saving throw?
I don't know where my dice went. Oh. Does
I got a
anyone want a
15.
10 before they
14.
I will say with everything you gathered at the end of the night, you do get advantage on this because of like all the
I'm
extra
grateful
food.
you said that, considering what I just rolled.
All the extra rest. Yeah, you guys will get advantage.
15 total.
The second
18.
one that I've rolled tonight.
Then I rolled a because I rolled a 13 without my modifier, and then a 17. So I think I'm doing okay.
Perfect.
So yeah, 18.
I rolled a 9.
Oh.
You want a 10? I hear somebody has 10s.
You have to do it before
I think
you
I have
roll.
to take it.
You have to
before I
do
roll.
it before they roll.
I rolled a 13.
I got a 9 with my modifiers. I got a 9.
Okay. So everyone except Matthias wakes up feeling really refreshed after the fish. Maybe it was the fact that you lost that fish contest between you and Illyra that you were tossing and turning all night. You're like, I know how to cook fish. I know how to smoke fish. My fish it's the best.
And the best thing is that he does know how to cook fish. Like he's just annoyed at everything seems unfair.
And then you
Yeah,
wake
it's been
up with
taken
a
from home.
level of exhaustion.
I have no idea how to mark that on my sheet. I will.
I don't even think it's on my character sheet, but mine's a weird looking character
So
sheet. So
with the first one, you have disadvantage on ability checks for the first level. So any ability check that you do, you have disadvantage on.
Neat.
And on to the second day of travel, you all wake up the next morning. Matthias feeling worse for wear, of course. Failing his constitution save, he gets a level of exhaustion. You guys start your day of traveling, walking along the roads on your way to Grok again. Do you guys want to describe a little bit of how you're walking or what you're up to?
I'm putting one leg in front of the other and then repeating that process.
I put the
Matthias
other leg in
is-
front of woman.
Matthias is kind of dragging his feet because he's like tired, very very tired.
Illyra's kind of stressed out because she does have like a walking outfit, but she doesn't have access to like her full wardrobe on the run anymore. And so she's wearing like her normal like mage gear and stuff like that. She doesn't have a hair tie for her hair, which looks gorgeous because she's an elf, but she's constantly like, if I had my walking boots, if I had, like comfortable clothes. But she's walking with grace, like you can't tell anything's wrong with her, like it's all in her head.
She's like,
But she's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, the only way you can tell is like by her constantly fixing her clothes and stuff to keep like that ethereal look going.
Yeah.
A quick question. If I was to cast Prestidigitation clean, would that mask the smell of the fish as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it does it
Yeah.
for 1 hour.
Mhm.
But I will say I believe the spell is centered on a cube of some kind, but you can center it on an object, I believe.
I'll just center it on the middle fish. I'm assuming they're all in the same bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like on the bag itself, just so that it's not stinking.
You guys managed to like weave together a bag before you leave your camp and everything and stick all the fish into it, which is now like a big rucksack on the back of Matthias.
I was going to say we don't need to because Anaka's found a backpack while foraging.
Right. So you guys can put a lot of the salted and preserved fish into there.
Just a backpack of fish.
Just a backpack of fish.
Also, funny that the one person who has exhaustion is carrying this backpack.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's got exhaustion.
I figured that he'd want to carry the fish. I assume that that's part of it.
He absolutely does. He absolutely does want to carry. I'm just going to put in my equipment 30 fish.
Well, put
And you have
26 fish, since each of you probably would have eaten at least one the night before.
you also have the
20
scroll of
25 fish, because remember, Leetra had one, 2. Leetra had 2, so you gotta take 2 out for that.
Okay,
You also
24
have the
fish.
scroll of Find Epona.
Do you want to
which you
take that
can
again?
use. You have the scroll of Find Epona that you can use.
Oh, Epona.
So now that we have all that added, someone roll me a d20 for your check of the day.
I did it yesterday. Someone else could do it.
I'll do it today. Let's get the bad thing out
Can
of
I
the way,
use
shall
one
we?
of my portent rolls on the guys, on the people looking for us, or no?
Oh, yes.
They rolled a 5.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Thank
look,
you.
I rolled a 12.
You guys are walking along the road. Again, it's dusty. You guys are coming up to that turn right before Goglane. And just beyond like those where those 2 rivers kind of like come together as well, and that like it's like a double T intersection, honestly, for both of them. You see some of the fish from last night float by into Goglane that you
They're
guys
starting
had
to
taken
rot
out.
a little bit.
They're starting to rot a little bit. You see some of them have like bites taken out of them and stuff from other animals and everything. And as you head into the next curve, there's still a little bit of like a wooded area beyond there. And you guys start to hear like some whistling coming out of the woods. It's a very low, soft tune. And it's also coupled with a small crackling campfire sound.
By whistling, is it like a person whistling, or is it a
Yeah,
bird
actually,
whistling, or is it
you
wind
would
whistling?
recognize it. It's like an old kind of like fishing tune from Leith. It's like something the fishermen would
No.
like whistle softly to themselves when they're out on the boats.
Okay, and I think Matthias would catch himself kind of subconsciously whistling along with it, because it kind of it's just a subconscious thing. B, it reminds him of home.
And as you whistle back, you hear someone, "Hey, is that the fishing tune of Leith that I hear? Hey, who is that?
And he's like, oh shit, hide.
Who is it? No need to be a little shy." He sees you like duck out a little bit. He like gets up from his fireplace. He walks over and comes out from behind a tree and sees the rest of you guys. He doesn't look hostile at all. He's an old elf with a dangling hoop earring and a big floppy green hat with little fishing lures that are all stuck inside of it, matching like he has like really ratty green clothes. And he smiles at like you guys. He's like, "It's so good to see some travelers around here. I just keep seeing orcs passing by and stuff, and they don't really pay me no mind. You know, some of them try to rob me and stuff, but it's all cool. It's all cool, man. It's all right. You know, oh man, you see a crazy fish earlier this morning coming down the lake and stuff? It's
Is this guy high?
well, be an insight check."
Alira's gonna stand up nice and tall because he's an owl. She's gonna try to stand as dignified as she can to see if he recognizes. She's just gonna wait.
Hey, look, I rolled a 15.
He's a little high. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's a little
It's
he's a little
Little-
baked.
Is this a little floating? Okay.
You said you saw a bunch of fish floating downstream, huh?
Yeah, man, I don't really know what's going on. It's gotta be an omen, though. You don't see bunch of fish traveling down the lake like that unless it's an omen. You know what I'm saying?
Richard
that's
with
kinda
his
weird.
hand up.
This guy seems like he has a screw or two loose. That must mean he is from Lathe.
Hey!
Could
Anyway.
I cast a message into Illyria's head, please, and say maybe being recognized isn't the best thing right now?
Alira's gonna nod and just go like this. I'm like, oh wow, what?
She like does a full 90-degree like turn just away.
Oh wow. Anyway,
Do I recognize this gentleman?
You don't recognize him. But he kind of like looks you up and down, and then he like gives a little sniff in the air, and he's like, "Oh, are you guys having some fish tonight too?
Sounds.
You smell like you have exactly 26 fish in that backpack right there."
it's
Recon.
25.
Recon, I pressed the digitation that.
Oh right. No, but
Unless
that's
it's been longer
but you know
than
what?
an hour.
He's like
Unless it's been longer than an hour.
his sniffer is so good. And Matthias, you know that is a true mark of a person who grew up in and around Lathe.
However, I'm actually him. His nose is slightly off.
Mm-hmm.
I have 24.
24 fish? Oh man, my sniffer must be on the fritz then, because usually I can tell the exact amount of fish that's there.
You must have been out of Lathe for a while.
I have been out of Lathe for a while. Lathe, oh man, that place does bring me back, man. You guys should come around with fire, come hang out with me.
I don't recognize you.
I used to live in Lathe a couple 100 years ago, my friend. I've been traveling ever since. But you know, you can take the elf out of Lathe, but you can't take the Lathe out of the elf. I tell you what.
Did this guy spend too much time in the made-up nation of Canidia?
I've never heard of that place, man. This sounds like really stellar, though.
Is his name J''AY?
No, man. My name's Munich. Munich with the
Munich.
green tunic. That's how you can remember me. If you
You've been
guys,
waiting for this guy to come show up, haven't you?
if you guys want, you guys can. I mean, I see you got plenty of fish. I got some extra fish hanging out, though. You see Leecher just hops on one of them and gobbles it down. She's like, I mean, I'll never say no to free food, sir.
I turn to the rest of the party and just a sort of puzzled but sort of what should we do here look.
Can I ask a question? How close are we to our destination?
You guys are
Of Grok?
2 days, like a day and a half now out of 3 days to Grok.
Okay. So like halfway there.
Yeah.
I would like to ask Munich, have you ever been to Grok recently?
Grok? No, man. I mean, I went there like a few months ago and I traded some fish. They got a pretty sweet port there, let me tell you. And it's like, and then they had these really big fish and they went out and they caught them and I bought one. And man, it was the saltiest fish I've ever had. But it was really good, actually. But no, I've been wandering up and down these roads here for the last like few weeks, you know, probably a few months now. Might be on a year now. It's hard to keep track of time when you're just a nomad like me, man. Just going from river to river.
Weird? Have you noticed anything weird happening on this particular road?
Well, now that you mention it, man, there are a lot more guards around. There's a lot more, you know, some of the government's lackeys, too, just traveling up and down these roads. But they'll never catch old Munich here.
Wait, what do you mean catch?
Why are you in hiding?
Good old Munich never knows why he's in hiding, but good old Munich knows to hide. You know what I'm saying, man?
Would I know if he was wanted in Polaro?
Yeah, you would. He's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, I got
Sounds
a
like
question
he
for
might-
you. So, few weeks ago, let's say, you see like a bunch of people leaving, or before all the guards and stuff showed up, you see anybody going that way or anything?
I didn't see anyone heading like towards Grok, but I did see a lot of people like leaving the other places and heading down to the capital. There was like some big event on recently where like a bunch of people kind of kill things or they get killed. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like some competition thing a lot of people entering. You guys look like you might be a good fit for it actually if you guys ever want to sign up.
I get the idea. I don't think that's going to be running for a while. Listen, we need a place to lay low for just a little while. Can you keep your mouth shut?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't talk to many people. You're the first people I've talked to in probably like a while.
All right. So what we're going to do, and we'll give you some fish, okay? Give you some fish. We need to lay low here for maybe half a day. If there's any patrols or anything, we need you to say that you haven't seen us. You get that?
Yeah, sounds
If they
good,
ask
man.
about the fish, they're the fish that you caught.
Oh man, or just pulled out of the ravine there. Like, look at all those dead ones just swimming on, but well, not really swimming.
Look,
We
if
wouldn't
you're
know
seeing that they're
anything about that.
swimming, that's some potent thing that you've been smoking. Maybe you're wanted for distribution of pipe weed or something. But listen, just pretend like we're not here.
You know,
okay?
speaking of
We're just-
places where you want to be and not really want to be found at, there was this one place I stumbled upon it like a couple days ago, and there was this guy there, and he was just absolutely partying it up. But he seemed like he wouldn't have noticed if a few other people showed up at his and he looks at you, Matthias, and he's like, actually kind of look like you, man. You kind of really look like you. Anyways,
Like me. I mean, what do you?
his house is about probably a quarter day up the road. You guys say you're heading to Grok? It's kind of in that direction.
Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, we could do with a roof over our heads for a little bit.
I don't think a Galera could stand to sleep outside one more night, so maybe.
Yeah, I'd prefer to sleep in a bed if possible. If I could sleep in a bed, that'd be great.
Still turn your head away.
The back
Still
of my head.
I just
Richard?
imagine she was doing it like that Three's Company thing where she's actually talking to my other screen.
Richard?
I think it's an option, but I think we should keep our eyes open to the possibility that it could be a trap.
At least we know that it's there. We can investigate it when we find out, but now we've got the heads up.
Letra pops up on your shoulder, Matthias, and she goes,
Matthias, don't you think that sounds a little familiar? Like someone who you know in your family who owns a cottage here?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've.
okay.
If it's who I think you're talking about, I haven't seen him in years.
I mean, yeah, but it's a house in Molox. It could totally just be a party house now.
I'm not sure if. Like, let's figure that out when we get there, okay?
All right. She pops off your shoulder. All right, guys, we're going to the looks at Matthias.
We're going that way.
The place that this guy
We're going that
suggested.
way. Oh,
Munich-
no, are we not going that way?
So
What's
I
up?
would like to ask, would this person know about the Crow Guild?
You can ask him.
So just like to
Um,
say,
Oh,
your
Munich.
your discretion is appreciated.
Whoa, man. That's really swanky coin you got there. That's really cool. My discretion? Oh, man, you got that for days. Oh, little man from Lathe. Here, I got something for you. And he pulls off one of like the little frog lures from his hat. And then he just kind of like gives it to you. He's like, from one fisherman to another. It's really nice to see someone here who I not really recognize per se, but feels like home.
Thank you, Munich. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're so welcome, my man.
I wish you the best. I wish you peace. But we do have to get going because we're in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. See you guys later. And you guys continue on your way. He goes back to his fire, back to his fish, back to his pipe.
He is definitely one of distribution.
Yep. As you guys walk up the road away from his campfire, the day starts to draw on the sun setting slowly. As it does, you guys go off a beaten trail led by Matthias, kind of into the woods a little bit. Matthias, you do recognize this place. And up to you if you would like to describe what it looks like now. In its heyday, it was like a really nice house.
Was being the operative word. At one point it was very nicely upkept. The hedges outside were neatly trimmed. It wasn't extravagant, but it was a nice house. Was being the operative word. Clearly the upkeep has not been kept. There are a whole bunch of bottles, some sticking out of the hedge, some sort of just littering the grounds. The facade of the house has been kind of it's in a bit of disrepair. Like it needs some cleaning. Also a couple of random burlap sacks sort of placed carelessly outside the door to this cottage. Strangely enough, there's no actual sound coming from this place at the moment. It's almost as if it has been deserted. Almost.
As you guys walk up to it, the door slowly creaks slightly off of its hinges, as if just welcoming any passerby into it. Well, it's not the ground, so I guess you're good for the night. She looks at Alira.
And suddenly I recognize what this place is. And I just go, oh no.
And then Leitra pops up and she goes, welcome to Jeff's old party pad, everyone. Once upon a time, Matthias's brother bought a very lovely summer home. And since then, he's kind of left it to disrepair nowadays. But I guess that works to our advantage because I don't think anyone's going to be looking here for quite some time. Or has been looking here for quite some time, I should say.
Oh, that's right. Matthias is Jeff's brother.
Yeah, it smells, but not of fish. It smells of light, heavy drinking. I don't know. I'm not sure if we should...
Is there a bed?
There's certainly bed. Plural.
I immediately go and I lay down in a bed. I go, oh, yes. Rest.
Well, you walk in anyway.
Yeah, Alira walks in. As you do, you look around yourself. You see some like other orcs are actually in here. There are people in here, very few and far between. It's literally like a frat house that has been like abandoned. So there's people here who are kind of like not all there, laying on couches, drinking, partying. There's like low music in the background. From the kitchen, though, comes someone who looks very familiar to Matthias. Hey,
yeah. So he's coming out, and like his breeches are undone. So like he's He's got a bit of a paunch. You could see at one point he was quite trim, but he's got kind of like that. He's let himself go athlete's body, if that makes sense. The stubble that was on his cheeks has just like grown scraggly. His beard has grown scraggly. His hair, which was nicely kept, has just kind of grown now. He looks kind of like the dude from The Big Lebowski. Stumbles out of the other room.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sorry I gave you these instructions.
You're gonna kill me.
I can do it if you want that.
If you could mix just 3 fingers of vodka this time, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? But instead, you give me just a whole pint of beer as if you can't read label to label to label. It's hard to get good help around here sometimes.
Lyra's eyes go wide as she hears that. She's like, yes, it is so hard, isn't it?
So hard. Who are you guys?
And then spots Matthias.
Bro, what are you doing here?
Jeff,
shouldn't you be at home in Lathe or whatever with mom and dad?
That's what I kept saying, but they made me go on this adventure, and now I'm on the run.
Adventure? Now you're on the run? Jeez, I think I need another drink. Oh my god.
And I just put my hand on the stopper as he's about to down it. Listen.
What are you talking about?
We need to talk. And we need to talk somewhere quiet, and we need to talk somewhere where your friends aren't going to disturb us.
Yeah. We'll go to the vibe room. The vibe room. Yes. And then he goes upstairs
the vibe room.
to the second floor. It's a room that's full of just drawings all over, like floor to ceiling. People have just been drawing on it with permanent marker. You see a couple of people just like in the middle of sketching stuff on the floor. Clear out. I have a special guest coming in. Special party members.
And as Matthias comes in, his eye just starts twitching because it's like, this is not the brother that he's known.
No, not at all. And so he pulls all of you into this vibe room. It's got like a bunch of rundown couches in it. Alira, despite his original take earlier, this guy is not kept together. This guy's running a cracked house.
Rather than me going into that room, could I go and potentially steal from the other guests that are heavily intoxicated?
So you guys all go in the room. Richard takes off.
I'm gonna go up to Matthias, and I'm just gonna like whisper in his ear. It's like, is it just me, or has your brother actually kind of gotten hotter?
I'm gonna make Dan like clear offices.
He's like throwing empties into a garbage bag right now and like clearing the room out for you guys. And
yeah, there's like abandoned copies of the Lathe Observer just like hanging around,
but they're like months old.
Yep.
You know, I've been trying to keep tabs at home. I've been trying to keep tabs on what our parents are up to. You know, I keep sending them letters. I do keep them updated. I keep sending them letters on where I am, which may not be exactly where I am sometimes. Are you gonna rat me out to mom? You're not gonna rat me out to mom, are you?
And I just, for the first time in his life, Matthias just whacks him across the face.
Okay, that really hurt, but I'm going to have to ask you again if you're going to rat me out to mom. You know, Matthias, we could do this all day.
Get yourself together. Get yourself together. You are supposed to be the hero of the family. You're supposed to be the one that made everyone proud. And look at this!
I mean, you can't say I'm not on vacation.
Shakes his... What happened to you?
Well, you see, you do this whole thing where you save the world and everyone loves you and you come back a hero, but then there comes...
I know! Everyone loves you. Everyone loves you. And this is what you do with it?
Well, there comes a lot of responsibility with that, don't you think?
Responsibility. What? Like artistry?
No, I
Like
mean,
mixology?
thank you.
Like whatever I can smell in the backyard. I don't even want to know about that.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I mean, we did fix the plumbing eventually.
That's not plumbing. I know what plumbing smells like. It's not plumbing. It sounds like you met our friend from earlier. Anyway, and he's guy.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Yeah,
JR, your mic cut out.
the mic's not working.
Your mic fully cut out. Can you even hear us right now?
Sorry, he's monologuing.
He's monologuing.
Matthias rolled a strength save though and got 18, so I don't know what that means.
There we go.
There you are.
There we go.
We're like, wait, he's monologuing. Come back.
Where do we stop?
You were
I'm
like,
so sorry about
guys,
that.
this is my, and then it cut out completely.
Guys, this is my brother Matthias. Shit. Try again. Cut. And back.
Wait.
Guys, this is my brother Jeff. This is what he is now. I'm sure you've heard of him, but this is the man behind the legend now, I guess.
The man.
Oh, I've met Jeff. I
Um,
don't remember much of him though. so-
Oh, yes, we have met. When I came back, I specifically remember I went on a tour around to each of the continents and met the royals. You must be Stephanie from Vanilth. Yes. All right. I got
I
one
start
right.
like looking through my spell book to see if I have a spell slot for Shatter.
Sit down. Okay. And he finds like a burlap sack that is filled with newspapers, and it's the closest thing to a seat that he's got. Smells like shit in here. And yeah, we just to fast forward, we give him kind of like the Cliff Notes version of what has happened.
Yeah, by the end of
Lost.
it, he's like rubbing his forehead and he's like, sobering up at this point a little bit, coming around. While you're doing this, I'm going to cut over to Richard. Richard, what are you up to?
I'm just stealing from people. I've noticed everyone's like very drunk. Obviously, Jeff's
Is this
had a lot
Richard
of
or
money.
Ham?
This is Richard. So obviously, Jeff's got a lot of money. He's bought this lovely summer house. Figured there might be some valuables kicking about,
Yeah.
and everybody's very drunk, so I can take advantage of them.
All right, roll me a luck check. Stuff you get or what you find.
That is going to be a
flat roll.
5.
A 5. So obviously, because this house is kind of run down and it's kind of been like a frat house for a long, long time, you don't necessarily find too much of like valuables and stuff, like nothing too important or what have you. You do notice that there is like a door to the basement that happens to be locked. It actually has like several locks on it. You find that that's a little weird. And then as you're continuing through your search and stuff, you find like a few pricey bottles of alcohol and some coinage that people just kind of left absentmindedly, like some change across a few counters and stuff. So you probably find yourself about 15 extra gold in your pocket.
15 gold.
And some Waterdavian vintage as well.
Of course, yes.
Very, very interested in that door now, though. Can I explore that door? You said it's got like locks on it. How many locks?
Yeah, so it's got like 3 or 4 locks on it. If you'd like to, you can try to lockpick them.
Yeah, do I have to be able to see somebody to use message?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Kamino's still in the room, right? Sorry.
Mhm.
Anakas is still in the room. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just going to try and lockpick then.
No, you don't have to see
actually,
them.
sorry, I've just read the description for the message. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
Yeah,
Okay.
They just have to be within 120 feet, which
Yeah.
they are. So
So I'm going to message into Anakas's head and says, "You fancy come and help me lockpick some doors?"
I'm just going to like casually slip out and
So
go
it's
to
me and
where,
Illyria
The
dealing with my
bathroom
brother.
is the third door on the left, if you're wondering, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Or any of the other doors. You know, no one else seems to know.
No, we fixed the plumbing. We fixed it. It's either that or you travel 20 paces into the backyard and find the nearest bush. It's fine.
I'm gonna go find
Oh, you've
Richard.
been to these parties before.
I've been throwing them for quite some time, and you gotta have rules, my friend.
No, that wasn't at Jeff. That was at Reezy.
Oh, yeah. I've been at college once or twice.
Yeah, and I do have proficiency with a thieves' kit anyway, so.
I thought you were
Perfect.
about to say you have proficiency with peeing.
Well, everyone's distracted.
No, that
Can
is
I
a
just,
completely different campaign.
very calmly, without moving and without bringing attention to it, cast Unseen Servant and have them just like start picking up around the house?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So, as you guys are sitting there, for some reason, trash starts floating by your head and into the garbage. And then slowly the art starts disappearing off the walls as they start to get cleaned and from the floors as it starts to like clean the floors and stuff. So, geez, sounds like you guys have kind of been through the absolute ringer. No pun intended,
Yeah,
since you've been in the
that's-
Coliseum.
That's one way of putting it. You know what the worst thing was?
What?
You weren't there to see me. The one time that I venture out late, the one time that I try and do something, not even for myself, but to make our parents happy, and you weren't even there to see it.
Yeah.
You were busy being here, getting drunk.
Well, yes. He like pats you on the head a little bit. I just thought that you were safe and lathe with mom and dad. Like, how was I to know that there would be a letter and the letter would want me to go to the Coliseum and the Coliseum would be as dangerous as it was? I mean,
And I snatch up a newspaper from the ground, a newsletter from the ground, hold it up to his face, and it's our faces on that. Because it's one of the more recent ones.
look at that. Oh, yeah. I guess I might have missed that one. So many people here that they grab the newspaper, they read it, they don't give it back to you, so you don't get a chance to read the fun stories about your brother winning the Coliseum, which is really upsetting. I can see it on your face. I'm so sorry.
And he's got nothing else to say to Jeff at this.
If
Walks out of the room, slams the door.
I fucked that up, didn't I? He looks at Alira.
Also, he invented lightning bolt fishing, and that's going to be huge in Lathe. And you fucked that up also. You missed
Oh.
that. So,
That sounds rad as hell.
no, it's rad as hell. He killed 60 fish and caught 30 of them in his net. That's a 50% ROI. You have no idea because you're here getting drunk off your ass. Your brother's cool as hell.
What is this? Dungeons
Okay.
and Dragons Den?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like 15% of the company. I will invest 65,000 gold.
You have 55,000 gold?
I mean, not on me, but I can certainly scrounge it up.
Oh, no.
Really?
No. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. Yeah.
D&D tank.
Matthias, you leave the room as you go downstairs. Anakis, roll me. Are they dex checks? What is it with a lockpicking kit?
Sleight of hand, I think.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
Okay.
With proficiency
Roll
or
me
expertise.
2-3 checks.
Yeah, I was going to roll as well. There's two of us, so it's kind of like advantage.
Oh, yeah. And okay, yeah, do with advantage because Richard is helping you out.
Okay.
Do you want me rolling as well, or just Anakis?
No, just Anakis. You're giving her the
Okay.
help action.
Okay, so the first one's a 23. The second one is a whopping 10. And third one is a 16.
Okay, so you pop 2 of the locks completely, so they're opened up. The third one is giving you some trouble, so you are finding it hard to get through that one. Alira comes down the stairs as you're working on the third one and sees you guys messing around with some locks on the door.
This is me seeing them, yes?
Alira.
Oh, wait, no. Yes, Matthias, sorry. Matthias,
No,
you went down the
I'm-
stairs first. Okay, yeah, you see them messing around with the locks on this door.
I go to them and go, you want to get in there, the keys are in the kitchen.
Why don't you go
Can
and
I
get
roll a
them?
luck
then?
check to see if the servant found the key?
Because I'm
Yeah,
pissed
sure.
off at because I'm pissed off at my brother.
What better way to get him back than to rob him?
9.
9.
You can
No, it
go and
didn't
get
find
the
it.
it.
I'm not gonna actively
It's
help
work on
you, but
cleaning.
like I'm just like fuming at the moment.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna go grab the key.
As you go into the kitchen to find the key and stuff, where the drawer where it usually is, it's not there right now. As you go down the stairs, Matthias, a few minutes later, your brother actually comes down the stairs and sees you guys hanging around the door. And he kind of looks at you guys and he's like, "What are you trying to do right now?"
we're trying to fix your locks, Jeff.
Fi-
We come down here, we notice this door, and 2 of the locks are completely busted on it. And we figured 3 locks on a door, there must be something like you want to keep safe in there. So how can you possibly let it get to a state where there's only 1 lock left?
That has to be a deception check.
Yeah.
Jeff gets a 9
Oh, okay, for insight. All
for
right.
insight.
Deception.
You're just burning those portent rolls.
Anakas can give him the. Well, can I give him the help action if I use my portent?
I have a +4 on deception, so
Yeah,
What'd
that
you-
was 11
And
deception.
11 I mean, he
Okay, yeah.
despite your very totally believable reason why you're opening this door and helping him out with his locks,
No, we're trying to fix his locks. We're not trying to open it.
Jeff kind of nods to you, still like in his moment with Matthias from earlier also. So he's like, yeah, all right. Listen, that door has been locked ever since I got back from the events of my great adventure. And I haven't found a reason to really go inside of there lately.
So you don't know what's down here?
No, I do have
You-
the key for it. He takes the key off of a chain around his neck.
Are you not curious?
I mean, sometimes you hear some noises in the basement and you just want to leave things alone, you know? And you just don't want to have another adventure or another call to it, especially. So
Yeah,
you
the
just-
adventure's just what you need right now.
Oh, I don't know about all that. But if you guys want to
Persuasion?
check it out, clearly you're in some kind of mood. He looks over at Matthias and you are craving some kind of life finding moment. I'm done with that. So here you are. Hands Matthias the key. Have at her.
Just to be clear, Jeff, you're giving us permission to open this door.
I give you my blessing to marry the goddamn door if that's what you want.
No, Richard doesn't want to.
Perfect. Let's have a look.
Oh.
I didn't take it. Didn't take create water. Can I retcon one of the spells that I took, or one of the spells that I have prepared to be create water just for this moment?
I mean, you could literally find a bottle with liquid in it and throw it.
I think this is funnier.
Roll me an Arcana
Cast
check.
create water right above. 17 overall.
Okay. I mean, you go to cast create water, but you know what? Leecher goes, I got your back, buddy. And then she like creates like a small little cloud above him that is like slowly pouring a little bit of wispy rain down.
Oh, no, I wanted it to be like a singular downpour right on his head.
Oh, I can't do that, but
Okay.
I could do this.
Splooge.
Yeah.
All right.
The unseen servant like brings soap and starts soaping him up a little bit
Yeah.
too.
What are we giving him a shower?
A little bit. Or
I
no,
mean-
Kind of. I wanted it. Basically, I wanted him to sober up
Oh, I see.
in
Fair
the
enough.
most humiliating way possible.
Whatever you guys find down there, I want nothing to do with it. You are free to use the house tonight and sleep in it as you'd like. But I am done adventuring. Matthias, we'll talk later. And he goes back into one of the rooms, just off from the living room.
He's basically pouting now.
Yes.
He's in a bit of a huff. This reunion did not go well.
No. You now have the keys to the basement.
I'm opening the door.
All right, you click, 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 all the locks, and they open. And then you go into the basement. It is like The basement, because it hasn't been touched by the partiers and stuff outside, it's actually in pretty good condition overall. There's nothing too broken down here. The furniture looks pretty all right. But there is something weird down here. As you guys go down the stairs, you start to notice that there are vines and overgrowth traveling up the walls and around the floor and across some furniture in the basement. As you look around yourselves, you notice that there are pieces of paper that are scattered around. There are some spell books that look like they've been read through and left behind. Everyone roll me an investigation check as you look around.
Does anybody have a light source?
I've got
I'll cast
light as
Fireball.
a spell.
No, do not cast Fireball.
I'm gonna cast light on like one of the chairs or one of the bits of furniture down there just to give us a light source.
Yeah, cast it
11.
on my staff, and then I can use
Only
that.
if you give it to me first, because it can't be something that someone else is holding.
Wait, do I get
It's
it back?
weird. Yeah, you can get it back.
Okay, yeah. I'll just give you the staff then.
Yeah.
I got an
Cast light.
11.
It's an evocation cantrip, so light on the staff.
I'll give you, Richard, advantage then on your investigation.
Sorry, what was this? An investigation? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Wow. I'm not using that dice. 10
I
total.
rolled 11.
So 11, 10,
11.
11, Matthias?
15.
15. Okay, so as you guys start to look around, maybe it's from his mentioning of you looking for adventure, Matthias. The rest of you don't really seem to find too much. Again, you find like old pieces of paper that look like they're incompleted spells and like little journal etchings and pieces like that. Matthias, you come across very specifically a drawing that looks like it's of some desolate lands, but they don't look like it's areas that you guys have traveled through so far. They look like they don't have much vegetation, and it almost looks like that the drawing is unfinished and that the person who drew it was in a hurry to get out of there. You also pick up a very notable incompleted spell that looks like it's for some kind of summoning circle or a portal of some kind. It's written almost entirely in demonic that you can tell, but it doesn't look like Litra is actually able to decipher it as she looks at it and she goes,
It looks like it's really old demonic. Like I'm gonna need a few days probably just to figure out what the heck this means.
And yeah, we're gonna pick it up gently, give it to her. Don't do anything with this. Just find out what it means, find out what it is. Come back to me.
All right, I can do that.
Richard
I'll help
would like,
Litra.
Richard would like to pick up all of the incomplete spells and like the notebooks and that type of stuff.
Absolutely. So you gather all of those up. As you put them back together, it almost looks like you can almost match like the page to pages, like a book.
I'm gonna help Litra out with the stuff that she's trying to read, but as I see you picking up the books, I'm gonna be like, you can't even read. You can't even read those.
Just trust me.
So you said demonic, but that does. I'm not sure whether you're referring to abyssal or infernal. So can my character take a look at it?
Absolutely. Leecha brings you the page, and you guys both look at it. But like she said, it is written in infernal, but
It looks like just really old infernal. Like I've read infernal for my entire existence.
This is like someone who speaks English coming across Latin and being asked to
yes.
like understand it implicitly.
I think that if we work together, maybe we could figure out what it is, but it's gonna take a few days. I can make out a couple of the letters here, but you know, without the rest of the letters, that it's just like an L, a P, a D, you know, just not enough letters. But yeah, I could start trying to figure this out over the next few days if you guys would like.
Yeah, I can help. I am fluent in infernal, so.
You guys take a look around. You guys can see like old scorch marks are on the ground here as well, and a few like discarded rucksacks as well. They don't have anything in them. They have like broken bottles and like old expired like potions and stuff that probably wouldn't be good to drink. And it just looks like it's been here for a long time, like a while. And with that, that's everything that's down here.
So you mentioned earlier about something moving down there, or like
Yes.
noises come from down there.
Yeah, so you guys are just in the first room. There's
Okay,
another couple of rooms off from this room.
I would like to check those rooms out.
All right. As you walk into the next room, give me an investigation check or perception.
Advantage or no?
I'll say because you have the light thing. Yeah, do it with advantage.
Nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Well then.
So, as you walk into the room, you see them before they pounce on you, but you see big bushy tails as they skitter across the floor and skitter up the walls and skitter across the ceiling. And they look really cute at first with their big brown soft eyes and their furry little bodies, but then they're dripping this awful black goo from their mouth as their canines elongate, and you see these deadly squirrels as they all jump out of the ceiling and down onto you guys. Everyone
So-
roll initiative.
Obviously, I'm at the front here.
Sure are.
As soon as I'd seen them, what popped into my head legitimately was just thunderwave them, like to the back of the room. Because
We'll
I'm
find out in a
assuming the
minute.
thunderwave's going to cover the entire room.
So I'll let you roll your initiative with advantage.
Okay.
Hey, I rolled an 8 overall.
22.
I rolled a 4.
I got a 14. Sorry,
14.
16. Ah, 16. My bad. Words are hard.
All
Numbers
right.
are hard. I can only count to 4.
Numbers are hard.
How many squirrels is it? 2?
Two. So these two very large, they're about the size of wolves, squirrels, are one of them pounces from the ceiling, and then another one smashes up through the floorboards from beneath the basement floor, and they both have this black goo that's dripping from their teeth and this evil look in their eye as they start snarling at you guys. All right, and Richard, you're first to react.
Yep. Thunderwave, please.
Okay, Thunderwave.
So
Uh,
2d8, and the con save is 14. That is max damage, 2 8s, 16 damage.
You say it was 14 to save?
14 to save, yeah.
One fails, one passes.
Okay. One of them takes 16, the other one will take 8.
Are we in that 15-foot cube?
No, because I'm
No,
at the front, so
you-
the cube
Okay.
starts from me.
Yeah, you guys
So it's
are
like a cube
behind.
direct in front.
All right, so the first squirrel, so as you walk up, you have the light, you see them skittering around, and your instincts kick in immediately as you raise your hand to thunder wave them back. They jump out from the ceiling and beneath the floorboards, and then you smash them back. Both of them hit their heads on the back wall, and they both rear back on their hind legs. The first squirrel, his tail twitching, ready to pounce on you.
So there's one more thing on Thunderwave there.
Yeah.
It's an audible boom that
Oh,
everybody
okay.
can hear within 300 feet. So I just shout up the stairs, "It's okay, bookcase fell over, don't worry about it."
Yeah, you hear a few murmurs of people like walking by, like, "Oh, bookshelf. Okay, yeah, it's a bookshelf. Yeah, man, bookshelves are loud nowadays." And then the first
These
squirrel.
orcs are dumb and or drunk and or stoned.
Oh yeah, they pretty much they don't want to do anything about this. They're like, "I'm not cleaning that up.
Not my problem.
Not my problem." And the first squirrel is going to jump back on you and try, and try to bite you. Going to be a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, so he's gonna miss on the first one. Oh wait, but he has pack tactics. He actually rolls with advantage. Okay, that's gonna be a 23.
Damn.
23 does hit, yeah.
All right.
You ever feel like you wasted your important rolls? Or
No.
it's me?
Don't forget. So also roll me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Con save,
And he's gonna hit you for
That's
14.
9. that's a 9.
He's gonna hit you for 14, and you've also contracted a disease. So this means the target can't regain the hit points by magical means. The target hit point maximum decreases by basically 1d6 every 24 hours. So we will,
3d6
yeah, per every 24 hours.
Okay.
So, so for right now, you're okay because you just got it. But yeah, you feel basically this squirrel bites down onto you, and then suddenly you don't feel so good, Richard. You feel like something weird has just happened to you, and you feel a little woozy, like something in the back of your head just suddenly came on, almost like you're getting a fever. And that
Okay,
will be
yeah.
a Nakus.
I was actually going to go ahead and actually cast Inflict Wound.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe I've got to roll to hit for that, if I remember right.
Yeah, and
because
there's
it's a
no
melee spell.
and no save on their end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, so I'm just got to roll for the damage?
Do you have to roll a hit?
It says melee spell? I don't usually use melee spells, so this is weird.
Inflict wound.
So make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. So you have to walk up and smack them.
Pretty much. Yeah. I completely miss. I rolled a 2.
And Nakus, you see the
Why
squirrel.
is it always when I try to fight?
You see a squirrel bite into Richard, and maybe like Richard's words from earlier kind of like come back to you, where he was like, "Why aren't you better? Like, why aren't you better than this?" And you feel a little off kilter suddenly, and you completely whiff, and you just kind of like you like knock yourself into a bookshelf accidentally, trying to hit the squirrel.
That time it actually was a bookshelf.
Was there anything else you'd like to do?
I think I will just go ahead and no, there's nothing I'm gonna do.
All right, next up is Matthias.
So how big are these squirrels?
They're about the size of wolves. They're really big
Big
and
fucking
bulky.
squirrel. And how far away am I from them?
The room itself is pretty small. I'd say the room altogether is about like 30 feet, like just across. So you guys are in a pretty densely packed room.
I was going to say, is Richard in the doorway? Like, is he blocking my line of sight at all?
Well, he's
Isn't
nodding,
doorway.
so...
I think so.
isn't.
If I'm first into the room and then I've seen them and just thunder waved, I haven't moved, so...
Right, I need him to get the out of my way. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one of the squiggles.
So you want the one that's
I mean-
closer to Richard or farther away?
Yeah, I want the one that's closer to Richard. I want to try and save him as best I can.
All right.
Oh, well, bust me, I guess. That's 11 overall.
11. So yeah, so you just go wide with that. Because he's standing in the doorway, you can't quite get a line of sight on him. So you go to like lift up your hand and you're like, "What, Richard, wait. And then it just completely darts off and hits the ceiling tile and explodes that off the ceiling. And then
Oh, hey, I'm an idiot. Can I like that? That's still gonna happen.
yeah.
Which means I'm gonna miss. But I would like to hex the squirrel first.
Oh yeah. I think you can always do that as a
'Cause that's
bonus
a-
action afterwards too.
Yeah, but if I thought about it and done it in a non way of doing things, I would have done the hex first.
Gotcha.
And then tried to smack it with the.
Leetra pops out of her cat form. She takes an action to do that, and then, well, no, actually, she's already in her demon form because she's been traveling with you guys for a few days now. But she pops out and she goes, "All right, I'm ready. Now I can actually do things." So, up to you. What do you want Leetra to do? She has access to 1 cantrip and 2 spells.
Do you know what I know we've talked about it, but it's also been
Yeah,
nearly a year since we last did this.
So she has a choice between the Firebolt, I believe, Chill Touch, and Freezing Ray.
I think Freezing Ray is probably
Okay.
Ray of Frost. You mean?
Ray of Frost, yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever the name.
Yeah. She's gonna try. Do you want me to roll that?
Yes, please.
Is this going to be with my
Yours -1.
I might. Good job. Okay, that was 15.
15 altogether?
Ah,
All right, yep, that's going to hit. And it's a
Yay.
D8, I believe.
it is a D8.
Nice. She's going to hit this guy for 5.
I'm glad that you took your one rather than the one that I was about to roll.
All right, so she she spins up, she flies up above Richard's head, and then just magic wreaths around her entire body, cold energy. She slowly like builds it up and then releases it in a bolt against the squirrel, and completely obliterates one of its ears.
It should also get a penalty to speed. Not that makes much difference because of
You're in a small room.
Space that we're in. Yeah.
Yep. Next up is the other squirrel. The second squirrel is going to run across the ceiling at you guys, and it's going to drop down behind Litra, and it's going to go for a bite on, I think it's going to go for Matthias.
Yeah, sorry, the hex on the one that I hexed, I should also pick an ability.
Yes.
That it has disadvantage on. I'm going to pick dexterity for that.
Okay.
Not that it matters, but I should remember to do that.
So the second squirrel hits you for 15?
Yeah, that hits.
12 damage. And roll me a constitution saving throw.
Yeah, because we know that I'm good at those. That's not good.
Oh no, what is it?
You can see it, can't you?
No. My screens are so small on either side.
So 1.
Is that a 2? Oh no. Okay, so you also feel like you're getting feverish now. You feel like something, like you're catching something here at the party.
Yeah. Got the same rabies, yep.
Yep, as a squirrel bites into you. And next is Alira.
Okay. Thank you. Can I see both of them, the squirrels?
Yes, yeah, you can see one
Okay.
just past Richard and one that just popped up in front of you next to Matthias.
Okay. I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at a level 2, which means I can cast it on both of the squirrels. A creature of your choice, or 2 if I cast it at a higher level, that you can see within range makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it has the prone and incapacitated conditions for the duration. During that time, it laughs uncontrollably if it's capable of laughter, and it can't end the prone condition on itself.
Okay.
That's a spell save DC of 15. I'm hoping they're kind of stupid.
One of them fails, one of them passes with an 18. You see the squirrel in front of Richard drops down and just starts like almost like convulse laughing. Like it doesn't sound so animalistic. I guess it does, but way too animalistic. It's like almost sounds like it's like squeaking in pain a little bit.
Good.
And next we're back up to Richard.
But the one that's still up,
Yeah, it's behind you and fighting Matthias.
am I in attack of opportunity of it? Because it went past me and dropped down behind Litra. So can I move from where I am?
Yeah, so the one that's in
Without-
front of you right now has dropped down and is laughing, so it's in the prone condition. So you can actually move away from it.
I'd like to move a little bit back and out to the side. So I've got clear line of sight of the one that's still standing. And I'm going to use Sorcerer's Burst.
All right. So Richard, without missing a beat, he sees the one squirrel in front of him goes down, and he turns his attention immediately to the squirrel that's in front of you, Matthias and Alira, and goes to just smash it with a big ball of magical energy.
Does a 23 hit?
The hex one is the one that's down laughing. 23 does hit, yeah.
Okay.
11 damage plus 6, 17.
All right, so you go to smash the squirrel with a big sorcerer's burst. Is there a specific element that goes with that?
I would like to use fire damage, please.
All right, and with a big fiery fist of just magical energy, he smashes down on the squirrel. The squirrel's whiskers ignite and explode off its face. Again, the black goop is just slowly like forming down or falling down. And it hisses at you with great disdain. It did not like that very much. And next is going to be the squirrel on the ground. Does it do what kind of save does it do? Anything?
Hold on. Let me pull it back up. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It has advantage if the save is triggered by damage.
Okay. So we'll have advantage. 14?
No, my spell save is 15.
Okay. So that rat, I keep calling it rat. The squirrel remains on the ground, laughing and giggling in this hideous, ugly laughter. Next is Anakis.
So I have Thunderwave. Is there a way I could actually cast this that isn't going to hit everybody else in the room right now?
So you can either hit the squirrel that's on the ground right now, who's in the prone condition, but if you aim for the other one, you are going to probably hit Matthias and or Alira, depending which way you aim it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one that's prone then.
Please don't kill us.
You get advantage, don't you? Or no, only on melee attacks.
Yeah, only on melee attacks.
It's 15-foot cube originating from me. I could technically that doesn't mean that the 15-foot has to be dead center of you or whatever. So it's in the player's handbook. What weird stuff. I that's why you saw me looking down probably for the past 5 minutes as I was looking at the rules about 15-foot cubes.
Sometimes you gotta know. You gotta know. Can I put it on?
But anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the one that's prone for 2d8.
And it makes a Constitution save, right?
I believe so.
I just went over this with you, Richard. I can't remember anything.
Do they auto fail on saves?
Oh, it might.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls,
but not saves.
But not saves.
Okay, so rolled a 14 anyways on its con save. I don't know if that fails or not.
Mine. Yeah, it saves.
Okay.
So it takes half damage. 4 plus 3, 7 divided by 2. So,
4.
Not sure if that. Yeah.
All right. So you release this big wave of thunderous energy. Again, it sounds like bookshelves are smashing around in here. You hear a couple people actually up the stairs who shout down to you. Is everything okay down there? Or you guys need some help with those bookshelves? It sounds pretty rowdy.
Oh, everything's fine.
Tell Jeff to come down here.
Jeff, you guys need Jeff? Where's Jeff?
Yeah, we found some real cool stuff. I think he wants to check it out.
All right, we'll see if we can find Jeff. We'll send him down to you guys. And
Thank you.
They take off. Next is Matthias.
So this squirrel is the one that just attacked me.
Yeah.
Is still next to me.
Yes.
Okay, I need to get away from this thing. I can't withdraw and do something, which is irritating. What am I supposed to do with this?
Evil squirrels.
Yeah, the squirrel's gonna kill me.
That's what they sound like.
Am Reezy okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, huh. I'm gonna burn my pack slots. Like we're probably gonna be resting because these squirrels are gonna absolutely F us up. I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
So now I've got so I cast it. 2 copies of me stand alongside now. So now I've got 2 illusory copies next. So it will make it a little bit harder for the squirrel to, at least.
Wow, now we can be double annoyed.
Can I yeet this cat at the squirrel?
I'm not a cat.
Yeet. Yeah, that's all I can really do.
And what do you want Leecher to do?
Anything. Kill these squirrels. I mean, yeah, actually kill the squirrel that is nearest me, or yeah, another ray of frost, I guess.
All right, she's gonna cast another ray of frost. Oh wait, no, you roll this, not me.
There's a disadvantage because it's so close.
So Leetra is kind of like above you, and she's floating. She has the free ability of flying, luckily for her.
Okay.
So
I'm
she's
scared
able
of this squirrel. 11 plus 5 is 16.
16, yes, that will hit.
16 to hit. Yay.
5. Wow, she's good at hitting this thing with 5s. All right, the squirrel not like that very much.
Okay.
More of the black ooze starts like pouring out of its mouth. It is now its turn. It's going to turn its attention on Leetra, and it's going to jump up and try to bite her. Leetra, by the way, canonically only has, I believe, 10 HP.
Mm-hmm.
A 16 to hit, that's going to hit. And 8 damage. So this squirrel jumps up, grabs Leetra in its mouth, and starts throwing her around like a rag doll. And she's like, as she
and I'm also feeling this. Like, Matthias is also feeling the pain that Leetra is in.
Yes, and she's also going to throw a Constitution saving throw, which she gets a 5 on. So Leetra is also not feeling too hot. She is also feeling, I feel like Hey, Matthias, I think I'm coming down with something. As she herself starts to feel very unwell. That is over to Alira.
I'll cast Fireball on the squirrel that's prone.
Yep.
Oh wait, make a ranged spell attack on the target. My bad. I forget that I don't auto hit all the time. That is a DC 13
Yes, that will hit.
hit. Okay, and now a D10 of damage. I rolled a 1. Is that 10?
What? Oh, on the
It's a
D10.
D10.
No, it should
Sorry.
be the 0, I believe, if it's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 1. It does
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Of fire damage, though.
Of fire damage. The squirrel is just laughing and laughs at you for that, to be honest.
It gets to make a wisdom save right now, too.
Oh, okay. Right. And it rolled a 17. So as you go to
Damn.
throw a fireball at it, the fire just singes off its eyebrows. So now it's just an eyebrowless squirrel. It's just missing its fur up there. And then it gets up and it like stops laughing and starts snarling at you.
That's crazy. I've lost concentration now, though, which means I'm free.
And that's on Richard.
I would like to use another Sorcerer's Burst, please, on the one that's closest to Litra.
Yep.
It's an 8 hit.
No.
Well, shit.
We're doing our best.
You go to like cast Sorcerer's Burst, but then you see Leecher still in its mouth, so you actually like go wide with it purposefully, so that you miss them both.
That's exactly what happened, yeah.
All right, and
D&D.
that's your turn. All right.
Yeah.
So it's now the squirrel that just got back up. It's going to lunge at you, Richard, and take another bite attack at you.
Is that going to cause like any attack of opportunities?
No, because it's just running up to you because you're in the doorway and it's in that room. So
I left the doorway.
right.
I left the doorway and went to the side.
Okay. Yeah, actually, Anakis is in that room. Anakis, you could actually do an attack of opportunity as it runs past you.
Might as well do an attack of opportunity. Shoot.
And also, that was a 13 to hit, Richard.
13 doesn't hit.
Okay, so it's gonna miss you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's just an attack of opportunity, I could.
Kick it.
You said I could just kick it? Okay, might as well. I mean, yeah. Let me just go ahead and punch the thing. I think it's just a 1d4 though.
Mhm.
Do you not have a dagger?
Just any
I do
weapon.
have a dagger, but I didn't necessarily have it equipped.
You should automatically
I
have it equipped. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
mean,
I'm so used to that
technically-
being like a thing that hits me.
Technically, we should, but also it's very fitting of Anakis' character to just be in a fight and not have their weapon equipped.
Yeah.
Imagine Richard
Well, you
seeing
still need
that,
to
just like Anakis fumbling with a dagger, just like, well, I didn't expect.
Anakis, you had so much promise.
I'm just gonna punch the thing. I'm just gonna punch it. Do I need to roll to do a hit
Yeah.
hit with an attack of opportunity?
Yes,
Okay. That is a 12.
that is exactly its armor class. So you fully hit it.
Cool.
Punch this squirrel in the face.
Punch the squirrel. Punch this squirrel.
Punch the squirrel.
I punched it for 3.
As you go to punch the squirrel, you punch it so hard some of that black ooze gets thrown out of its mouth and hits the ground. You guys watch as the vines around the room start to come to life and they start to writhe and move around the room as this black goo makes contact with it. And you guys begin to notice that beneath your feet and underneath the floorboards, they start to also rattle and shake. And that is your turn, Anakis, your actual turn.
Okay, cool. Now I actually wanted to try to use inflict wounds again.
All right.
Let's see if that actually works this time.
Is it let's make a save? No. Just a hit.
Ah, my god, why do I suck? I got an 11.
An 11? Okay, so I was just gonna miss. So it's probably from the floorboard starting to move and shake beneath your feet that it kind of like off kilters you, and then your like you fill your hand with the necrotic energy, and you basically like whoop and just like miss its face, and you like singe one of its whiskers as you do. That is to Matthias.
Am I still in range? No, because the squirrel has kind of attacked Litra, so
Yes.
it's not focusing on me. I'm going to retreat a bit, and then eat a firebolt at it.
Sounds good. Everyone's rolling so great right now.
So that's 10 overall.
That's 10. That is gonna miss. So again, because
Ooh.
so it spits Litra out on the floor, and as it does, your flame goes wide, and she's like, "Whoa, you're trying to hit me or the squirrel here, buddy?"
I'm trying to hit the squirrel.
Not with that aim. And what do you want Litra to do?
Show me how it's done.
All right, so Litra goes to cast a Ray of Frost. If you'd like to roll that, I don't know if you should.
I don't know, that one hits 16.
16. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna hit with that with a 4. So she goes, absolutely, I'll show you how it's done. And then she fills her hand with a ray of frost and she chucks it, and a large icicle just hits the rat in the cheek. You watch as more of the black goo hits the ground and more of those vines start to writhe and start to go up the wall. And now that is this squirrel's turn. This squirrel is going to, turn its attention back to Litra and go to finish her.
To Litra or back to Matthias?
Back to Litra because she hit him.
Ah.
And that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Bye, Litra.
So, yeah.
You guys watch as this squirrel turns its attention back to Litra, who has driven this ice chunk into its face, as it goes to bite into her. And she's so small, she fits in the squirrel's mouth fully. And as it bites down, you watch as a burst of purple fire energy dissipates out of its mouth, and Litra disappears completely. Matthias, you feel fully drained for the first time ever. And like you can't cast spells anymore.
Yep. Where that one?
That goes to Alira.
I would like to cast Shatter on the one that just killed Litra.
Absolutely. What is
oh wait,
the
how
area?
close is? Sorry,
because Richard's up on it, so you would hit him. You are also, I think, close enough that you might even hit yourself.
I'm actually a little bit further away. The one that come up to me was the one that was in the room. So the one that was on Litra was a little bit away from me.
Okay.
That's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so yeah, so you definitely, because of how small this room is, you would hit all three of you just by how close everything is. The room originally, so the room that you guys came from is only 20 by 20. And then the second room was a 30-foot room. So you guys are all within like a densely packed area.
Okay.
Okay, I'll cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
At a level 3, because I really don't need my level 3 spots. So that's 3, 4, 5 darts. And they all auto hit because it's Magic Missile.
Because Magic Missile, baby. Let's go.
That's 5, we said. 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Okay.
So yeah, so Alira watches as Litra fully like dissipates and disappears. You don't really know what happens when that happens, but you just start gathering arcane energy and creating these magical bolts in your hands.
Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1. So 5, and then 3, and then 3. That's 3 of them. I have 2 more.
So how much is that so far?
11.
11. Wait, isn't it 1d4 per?
Yeah, a dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Okay, so 5, 3, and 3, that's your 3 bolts.
That's 3. I did it at a level 3.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
So
Reezy, I've just 11. Sent you something.
Yep.
That's another 5, and then a 2. So 18 points of damage, right?
Yes. I think. So 11 and then plus 5 plus 2. Yeah, that's
5 would be 16 plus 3 is
Yeah.
plus 2. Sorry, it's 18.
And then you're aiming this at the squirrel that killed Leecher, right?
Yeah.
You gather all this arcane energy and you cast all these bolts. How many was that in a row?
5.
5 bolts, and you guys watch as just like this arcane energy wreaths from each of her fingertips and almost like claws in her hands. Alira slashes down almost an animalistic nature as each of these bolts hits this squirrel. You watch as these claws shred the squirrel completely apart, its fur separating as it explodes in this disgusting black puddle of just ick, and it smells disgusting. It smells like garbage. I'm gonna need who was up near this second squirrel who was near Leetra. Richard, I'm gonna have to get you to give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage since you're already sick.
No, sorry. It had to be done.
Disadvantage 17.
17. Okay, so you don't feel the effects of whatever this goop that gets on you. It sprays you. You're like head to toe covered in like this black ick, but it seems to sizzle away and disappear. But the goop that hits the ground, the vines beneath you guys seems to eat it up as they all start convulsing and rapidly growing. And I'm going to need everyone now to give me a dexterity saving throw.
You said dexterity.
Yeah.
18.
I can do that.
14.
11.
18. Leetra, you jump out of the way. You're fine.
Alira.
Leetra.
Alira, you jump out of the way. You're fine. What'd you get for Richard?
14.
You jump out of the way. You're fine. Matthias?
11.
You're constricted. So the vines come up from the floor and wrap around you, constricting you down. You're probably still distracted from Leetra disappearing. So you don't even notice for a moment as they wrap themselves around you and constrict you to the ground. And Anakis, what did you get?
Thank you. 18.
18? You jump up on a bookshelf, you're fine. One of the ones that hasn't gotten thrown to the ground. And these vines start to like come to life and start wrapping themselves up and going up through the walls of the house as well. That goes to you, Richard. You are not constricted.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Are we allowed to cast 2 spells in the same turn?
No.
No.
At least
There's a feat for that.
there's a what?
Okay. There's a feat for that.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a feat for that. It's like quick spell or some shit like that, but you have to have the feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you can do like a cantrip and a spell, but not like 2
a cantrip and a spell. Okay. Yeah. I would like to use.
Cantrips still take an action unless you've got the feat, though.
Yeah. You still have to like account for action economy.
Right. Just because obviously there was the Eldritch Blast and the Hex earlier.
Or Hex is a bonus action.
Yeah. It's not a spell.
But it's still
slot.
2 spells in the same turn.
Yeah, but I couldn't cast, say, Eldritch Blast and Firebolt because they both require an action.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just making sure that
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay,
The one that's on me, I would like to use Shock and Grasp.
Okay, yep. There is 1 squirrel left, by the way.
Yeah. I'm thinking that we've got like the plants as well. 16.
16, that'll hit.
9 plus 6, 15
Okay,
damage.
that's a lot of damage. Okay,
Heck
so
yeah, Richard.
you watch as you go to cast this spell, and the next squirrel just explodes as well. Fur, everything going everywhere, all over the walls, over the plants. Anakis, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do I not need to do that?
I don't think you were close to the one back in the room. I think you were close
Oh,
to the second
The one that was back in the room left. Anaka's got an attack of opportunity on it.
right.
and it
Yeah.
was, like,
Also
right
give me a
up on me.
Constitution saving throw then.
13.
13.
How close was
17.
the...
So Anakis, you feel poisoned. You feel like You feel real bad. You feel poisoned.
How close was the squirrel that
This
got
might have-
splatted by Alira's attack to me?
I would say it was like a bit far back because it went after Litra. So it was over kind of closer to the corner of the room by Richard.
Yeah, because you moved.
Rough distance. I
Probably
moved back a
about
bit, but
6-7 feet.
that is good enough because I've got a feat that when it's called Dark One's Blessing, when you reduce an enemy to 0 HP, you gain 7 temp hit points. You also gain this benefit if someone else reduces an enemy within 10 feet of me to 0 HP. So I will be taking my temp hit points,
There you
please and
go.
thank.
Absolutely.
So that second squirrel's down.
Yeah.
What are we looking at with the plants now?
All right. So now as the second scroll explodes and dies, more of the plants start to move and start to come alive and start to take down the house slowly. But as it's writhing, you guys are out of combat and you guys can run out of this room.
Yeah, I'm
Those
sorry.
can. I currently cannot.
Oh, you cannot. Yeah, you guys need to figure out Matthias and help him out. The branches are slowly surrounding Matthias and trying to drag him under the house.
So I do have, like, as part of my turn, bonus action. I'm going to quicken spell, and I'm going to use Sorcerer's Burst as fire damage onto the vine grabbing Matthias.
Awesome. And because it's a plant and it's fire, it auto hits and it explodes and rise away from him, charring and falling to the floor. Would you like to roll damage though, because he's gonna take half?
How close was the second squirrel to me when it died?
I'd say it was within 10 feet. Well, 15, about 15.
It's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you need me to roll?
Oh, well, that would be a Richard question. Sorcerer's Burst.
For the vine, I would be aiming at not necessarily the part that's got GR, but the vine that leads to it.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'd cut that off without harming Matthias.
All right, I'll allow that. So he decimates the vine that's attached to the rest of the vine network that is working its way trying to drag you under the house. You can easily break free at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna break free and sort of scramble up the stairs as far as I can and be like, what the
Can I see if there's anything did like Litra drop anything, like any clothing or?
No, so her whole body like disappears in a big ball of like flame and energy. So anything that she's holding on her person also disappears with her.
Okay.
Does that include that half-done spell or whatever?
That does include the half-done spell, yeah. So anything you guys gave her to read or to look at, yeah, it's gone now.
That demonic half-done spell thing, yeah.
When I get upstairs, or the minute I get outside, I want to stop everything and try to remember what was written down and write down as much as I can.
Okay. You can roll me a history check if you'd like.
Okay, sick. I'm proficient.
And what are the rest of you doing? Are you guys all just hanging out?
GTFO.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of there, but also
I'm getting out.
I'm kind of.
Do I need to? I'm gonna drag Matthias with me to get out of there faster, so that we can figure it out after we get out of the house, so he doesn't.
I mean, I'm too busy kind of grieving Itra at the moment.
Yeah. So you just
kind of also feeling incredibly drained.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab Matthias and book it out of there.
Sounds good. And then, so you rolled a 12 on your history. So you kind of remember like what it looks like. You don't remember any of the symbols or anything that was on it, but you do remember that it was a circle, like a half kind of drawn circle.
Can I roll for? Because I looked at it too a little bit.
Yeah.
So can I roll?
Yeah, you can help her out.
I got an 18.
An 18. So for that, I'll give you that. You knew a few more like the letters and stuff that was written like around the circle, and you joined her in drawing and writing it down, like a few of the symbols that you remember seeing from the spell.
Yeah. Okay. And since I know Infernal, I can at least make out what some of it kind of semi-sorta was, even though we only know that it's a little bit more ancient than what I would have studied.
Yes. As you guys get outside,
I am
Sorry.
not going to be helping. I'm not going to be helping with this endeavor. I am functionally useless right now.
Can I argue that Anakis and I should both get advantage because she knew the infernal parts and I knew the arcana parts?
so
Okay. Can I have a Labubu, please? No.
so as you guys all like run out, you guys are all in the front yard. You slowly watch as like from the basement vines start to grow up and through the walls and start to kind of snake their way across window panes, across like the rest of the house. But then as it starts to groan and you guys kind of hear the house start to give, suddenly it stops. And then the vines just stop. And then it's all quiet. And they just stay. But the whole house now looks even more dilapidated and like it's more covered in vines than ever before, as they were just living mere moments ago. Your brother like kind of stumbles outside and he looks around and he looks at the house and he's like, well, this is why I don't go looking for trouble, isn't it, Matthias?
I'm actually about to step up, and I am actually going to just straight up punch Jeff in the face for that comment.
All right, roll me an attack roll with advantage since he doesn't see it coming. Do you remember what Jeff's last AC was?
Just let him have. Just let him have.
I rolled it.
This isn't a damaging attack. This is the same thing as me slapping him in the face.
Yeah.
Let him have this.
Yeah, well,
let her have
either
this. Sorry,
way.
I apologize.
No, either way, I got an unnatural 20. Well, I got a 17.
BBL 20!
BBL 20.
The
The first
first
BBL 20
one!
of the season.
The first BBL 20 and it's on this. It's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Just
smash
straight up
him
punch
with
him.
a hefty fist into his jaw, and it connects and it makes the most beautiful smacking sound you've ever heard in your life as your fist connects with his jaw and you knock him out on the front step cold. Yeah, and you guys are all just looking up at this house, and a couple of the other party goers come outside. They're like, hey, how you guys doing? Did anyone hook you guys up with some drinks yet?
Like my
They are
like,
fully
that is
unaware of everything that's happened.
You know, like it doesn't sound like weed now because yay. In some art styles of anime, you get like the very flat gradient eyes.
Yes.
Something really traumatic has just happened. That, but for our sweet boy.
Yeah. I love how, like, the one time I actually succeed on a roll to hit, it is a BBL 20, and it's just to punch Jeff in the face.
It was genuinely so beautiful.
I'll use Mage
Fucking
Hand
deserved
to,
it, man.
rub
Yeah.
Matthias on his back.
I'm gonna look over at Matthias after punching him. I'm like, you're okay with that, right? after he's knocked out cold, of course.
Didn't even register.
And Richard, do you have anything to say?
Where was that during the fight?
And with that, we're going to end this session there. As you guys all look up to this vine-covered house, everything's kind of in disarray, and Jeff's out cold on the porch.
A great ending, to be fair. I love that.
Can I pants
So-
him before we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'll pants Jeff.
All the party goers are like, yeah!
I'm gonna be real.
Sorry.
Out of character, I am sad now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Leisha will come back, I feel like. No? She's a demon from hell. They don't really, die.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I also out of character. I know that I sent this to you in a DM, but I hate that you have made me dislike this character that I have played for the better part of a year in BG3 and was the nicest boy. But man, PTSD and like frat party drinking, just like lack of responsibility has changed him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, Yeah, you're gonna bring him into my
Wait.
campaign? Okay.
Wait, is Jeff Jeff is from Baldur's Gate 3? That's your character from Baldur's Gate?
Jeff was my Tav in my stream playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my
That's
god.
That's why he's so well renowned, because we did the whole campaign. And so he's the hero of Faerun, and now he's a jerk.
And with that being said, that's where we're going to end it for everyone on stream as well. So thank you guys so much for watching and coming with us today. This has been the first episode of the Twitchfits coming back to season 1. Well, technically, we're on the second episode of season 2. So thank you so much for watching, listening, hanging about. I have been Reezytm, aka Reezytm. This has been the entire party of Alira, aka KT, aka the Data Goblin, JR, aka Matthias, aka JR Plays Games, Kamino, aka Kamino Migite on Twitch as well, and Mykl, aka MyklSkuft, aka Richard Longshaft. Also, Kamino's character was Anakis. I forgot to say that. You can follow us on all of our respective platforms wherever you can watch our content. We are all linked in on my chat and everything as well. So be sure to follow us all on our respective platforms. Is there anything anyone else would like to plug?
Yes. If you're watching on YouTube, comment down below BBL20 just to let us know that you got this far into the video, and thank you for watching.
Oh, hell yeah.
BBL20.
Also, tell us who's the worst character in this game is, and why is it Jeff?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, why is
why-
it Richard?
I thought you were gonna say, why is it Anakis?
Oh,
Anakis
that's not,
isn't
like,
bad at all.
self-deprecation. Everyone stop it. Alira's everyone's favorite. You can't top that.